The Hungry Rat. Once upon a time, in the quiet little village of Whiskerville, lived a small, scruffy rat named Rolo. He had big ears, a long tail, and bright eyes that sparkled with curiosity. But more than anything else, Rolo had a very big appetite. Rolo was always hungry. He would nibble on cheese, munch on crumbs, and even lick candy wrappers he found near the trash bins. But no matter how much he ate, his tummy always grumbled for more. "I just want one big meal that fills me up," he sighed one day, rubbing his round little belly. One delicious, unforgettable meal. So, Rolo made up his mind, he would go on an adventure to find the tastiest food in the world. He packed a small red handkerchief with some bread crusts, tied it to a stick, and set off with a bounce in his step and hope in his heart. As he scurried down the alleyways and across the cobblestone streets, Rolo met a chubby pigeon pecking at popcorn near the movie theater. "Good day, pigeon," said Rolo politely. "Do you know where I might find the tastiest food in the world?" The pigeon tilted his head. "Well, there's a bakery on Buttercup Street. They toss out warm blueberry muffins every morning. They're soft, sweet, and oh so buttery." "Blueberry muffins?" Rolo licked his lips. "That sounds amazing." He scampered all the way to Buttercup Street, the scent of sugar and flour guiding him. The bakery was big, with wide glass windows and a golden sign that read Mimi's Muffins. Rolo waited by the back door, and sure enough, the baker came out with a tray of muffins. "These ones are a little too soft," she said, placing them gently in the bin. Out they go. Rolo's heart leapt with joy. He rushed to the bin and sank his teeth into the muffin. The berries burst in his mouth like tiny fireworks. The sweetness danced on his tongue. "This is so good," he moaned. He ate one, then another, then a third. But to his surprise, his tummy still grumbled. "Oh no, not full yet," he said. "There must be something even better out there." He wiped his whiskers, waved goodbye to the pigeon, and kept moving. Next, Rolo met a raccoon near the park fountain, munching on leftover noodles. "Excuse me," Rolo asked. "Do you know where I can find the tastiest food in the world?" The raccoon slurped a noodle and nodded. "Ever heard of the food fair in Maple Grove? It's got hot dogs, caramel apples, and cotton candy taller than trees." "That sounds magical," Rolo squeaked. He raced to Maple Grove, zigzagging through tall grass and over pebbled paths. The food fair was bright and noisy, filled with laughter, lights, and the smell of roasted corn. Rolo squeezed under the gate and stared in awe at the food stalls. He found a piece of caramel apple dropped by a child and bit into it. The caramel stuck to his teeth, and the apple was juicy and crisp. Then he found a bit of a hot dog bun and nibbled it down. He even tasted a puff of cotton candy that floated down like a pink cloud. So sweet. So soft. So sticky, he giggled. But even after eating all those treats, his tummy gave a small rumble. "Still hungry?" he gasped. "This must be some kind of rat curse." Just then, he heard music in the distance, a soft, lovely tune floating on the wind. He followed it past the fair, across a tiny bridge, and into the woods. There, under a tall oak tree, sat a tiny mouse playing a violin. She had a basket beside her. "Hello," said Rolo. "I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm on a quest for the tastiest food in the world. I've tried muffins, hot dogs, caramel apples, and even cotton candy. But nothing fills me up." The mouse smiled. "Maybe it's not just about the food, friend. Maybe it's about how you eat it." Rolo blinked. "What do you mean?" "Sit with me," said the mouse, patting the grass. Let's have a picnic. She opened the basket and pulled out a little cloth, placing it on the ground. Out came tiny plates, cups of warm tea, and sandwiches cut into perfect triangles. They sat together, sipping and chewing slowly. "Tell me about your journey," said the mouse. And Rolo did. He told her about the muffins, the food fair, the cotton candy cloud, and the raccoon. The mouse listened carefully, nodding as she passed him another sandwich. To Rolo's surprise, he began to feel full. Not just in his tummy, but in his heart. The warmth of the tea, the soft music, and the kindness of his new friend made the food taste better than anything he had tried before. This is it!" Rolo cried. "This is the tastiest food in the world." The mouse laughed. "Sometimes, it's not what you eat, it's who you eat with." Rolo grinned. His belly was full, but even more, he felt happy. He had gone looking for a feast and found a friend. From that day on, Rolo stopped rushing around for food. Instead, he invited others to join him. He shared crumbs with ants, split cookies with crickets, and even taught a shy mole how to toast marshmallows. And every time, no matter what they ate, it felt like the best meal ever. Because Rolo had learned a special secret, that food fills the stomach, but friendship fills the heart. The end.